Hey guys, so remember my calendar idea a couple of videos back? I haven't really made any progress with that because it turns out I've spoken to a couple of suppliers. What I want is really difficult to make. So I'll leave a link. I'm not going to explain it all over again, but I'll leave a link in the card so you can check out the initial idea for this calendar. So I've been mulling it over in my head and just letting the idea kind of percolate a little bit, and I think I've come up with a different solution. I actually got this from the comment section of that video. Another fellow artist here in Cebu left a comment. Hi Bri, if you're watching. He mentioned that it would be interesting to get a wooden stand sort of situation, and then you can sell like the stand with the print with the little calendar. I think if I understood his comment right, but this is how I've interpreted it. I kind of like the idea. Like, it makes sense in my head, and it does sound a lot more sustainable, because then every time you would want new prints, you can buy more prints from either from me or from another artist that you want to support, and you can just keep the stand, or you could just display other things on the stand. So I'm thinking, this is my headphone stand. It would be something like this. Not necessarily out of wood. I don't know. It depends on the supplier that I can find. But yeah, like a little piece, maybe smaller, with a notch on the side where you could stand up the art prints like so. So obviously this is made for a phone, which is why it's really deep and it's slanting, but like the slot would be a lot smaller. So it would stand up like this. And then this, I have this habit tracker stickers, which are roughly the size of a calendar. So I cut those up to simulate what it would look like to have tiny calendars. So let's just pretend that this is a smaller slot, and then you could put in the prints like so, and then maybe have a separate one. Like, you could have one here, and then you could have this in a separate one down here. I'm going to attempt to make a mock-up of what I've envisioned, and I'm gonna do that using some air dry clay. So I've never worked with this before, so I don't really know how this is gonna turn out, but I have like a general idea of how I want this to go, so let's give it a shot. I managed to make this. I really hope it doesn't crack and just break on me. It's very uneven, very wobbly. I had a really hard time trying to get it to be even, but it's fine. I just need it as like a mock-up so I can see if this is even something I should be pursuing. So that's done. And then with that extra clay that I had, I decided to make like a little brush stand for myself to use while I'm painting. So yeah, it says it takes a couple of days to dry. So I'm gonna leave this to dry and then I will show you the finished result when it is ready. So it's been a couple of days since I started on my little mock-up, and it hasn't quite dried yet. It's actually been 3 days, so I think because it's very thick, it's taking a while to dry. However, my little brush stand thing is fully dry, so I am going to sand it down to smoothen out any imperfections, and then I'm going to paint it. I wanted to do both at the same time as a way to sort of end this video and show you the idea like in full, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to paint this one instead, because the only color I could get in the clay was terracotta. It was the only color they had available, and I'm just not feeling the color. So I am going to sand it down and paint it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell so you can see the finale and how this will turn out, because I will most likely be sanding and painting this for next week's video. Until then, bye!